Good morning, guys. What's up, Troy? Okay, so my main watch is RCON. It's pushing up nicely, has some decent volume so far in hours, much better volume than most of the other ones. I'm also watching SNES, DEST, TNDM, KALV, and a few other ones. I'll go ahead and include it into the chat room so you can see what I'm watching. Good morning, Graham. What's up, y'all? Okay. Yeah, there's not a ton I like this morning, so let me know if you see anything you like. But here's my watch list. I'm going to add it to the chat room right now. Alright, so that's what I'm watching. Again, my main watch is RCON. It has some decent volume. It's moving up nicely in after hours. Also watching SNES. See if it holds over $3. Also watching DEST. See if it holds over $3 as well. And TNDM. I just want to see this one hold over where it closed at 281. So this 281 point is where I want to see this one hold over. So also watching VKTX. Some volume in after hours. Not a ton though. So I'm looking over this 330 area for VKTX. And then KALV. Watching over 1446 with this one. It's gapping up some in after hours, so we'll see about that one as well. Watching KNL. Gapping up a little bit, not a ton of volume at all, very low volume. So we'll see what that one does. Not a huge fan of it. IPXL. This one gapped up in after hours, gave up most of those gains. It's sitting right now at $21.01, so I want to see this one hold over that previous support it had at 21. But yeah, we'll see what RCON does. That's my favorite one right now. I'm going to look up to see if I can find a few more stocks to search for. Yeah, that's what I think, Troy. I like Archon. It's my favorite one right now, RCON. Definitely has the most volume out of everyone I'm looking at so far in pre-market. And so definitely like it. We'll see if it can push over that 266 level. And so that's, what I'm watching. But I want to see it run. So hopefully it does. Alright guys, just give me a second. I'm still looking to see if there's any other ones that I should be interested in. So we'll see if RCON can push up and break that 250s level before the open. That's what I'm watching for that one. Kind of watching HMNY. Although this one's a little bit crazier, but I'll watch it nevertheless, just because it's gapping up some. So HMNY is another one. Let me see what else. So a lot of people are talking about RCON dropping at the open. A lot of people are talking about it getting shorted at the open on stock twits. And so I'm going to be especially careful with this one just because a lot of different people are talking about this thing dropping. We'll look at the daily to see what they're talking about. I mean, it could always flag here, but it's up to 243 already. And so if it can break this previous high, it may run. You can never really tell. And then it has some support at $2. And so we'll see. 259 is that area I'm watching. So starting to push up though. Alright, so there's also CTIC moving up some. CRIS. So we'll watch these two. Yeah, Troy, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to wait to break that 266 level. I hope it doesn't break it until the open, so it kind of gives us that chance, but we'll see. That's ultimately what I would have looked for with RCON. I want it to consolidate and kind of form a little bit of a channel now, and then break over that channel, breaking that pre-market high at the open. Like that's what I want it to do with RCON. Same thing kind of with SNES. I'd like it to move a little bit more, but same thing. DEST, I just want to see it hold over 3 and then make a push for that 315 level. It was a very slow kind of grind up yesterday. Yeah, I have HMNY on my other screen, on my right screen. It is up today on Decent News. So we'll see. See if it holds support here at this 1250 level. At this 12 level. Let me see. Yeah, we'll see if it holds support at 12. or at this previous high at 15. We'll see. I'm going to be watching it. I'm very skeptical of HMNY. You know, it doesn't have the best fundamentals for a company, but we'll see. DFBG, Troy. Yeah, I just want to see this one hold over $1. Volume definitely needs to pick up some. No volume in after hours so far. And it's gapping down some, or it's break even so far in after hours. It closed at 115 and it's sitting at 115 now. So we'll see. We'll see what DFBG does. If you're just now tuning in, my main watch right now is RCON, just because it has the most volume and it's kind of forming a little channel right here. After RCON, my next favorite watch is probably SNES. And so this one's sitting right above that whole dollar, gapping up a little bit so far in pre-market and after hours. Also watching TNDM. This one's gapping up technically a little bit. Closed at 281, sitting at 286. Want to see it break over this $3 area and then push for this 305 pre-market break. Watching DEST. Same kind of plan that's similar to this last one. I just want to see it hold support over $3 and then push for this pre-market break. Watching KALV, want to see it push over this $14 mark, hold some support and build some support over 14, and then test that 446 previous high of yesterday. Also watching VKTX, want to see it push over 3 and hold. We'll see. It doesn't have the best volume, but it has a little bit, not much. Watching KNL. A little bit more expensive of a stock, but it's gapping up a decent amount in after hours, so we'll be watching this one. IPXL gapped up a big amount, but then gave most of it back. Good morning, Marwan. And so it's sitting at $21 now. We'll see if it can hold and push back up. Watching CRIS. Not a ton of volume at all. Very low volume. So we'll see what this one does. See if it can pick up some towards the close or towards the open. And watching HMNY. Good morning, Chi. We'll see what HMNY does today. It's currently sitting at $15.90. It apparently had some good news, and so we'll see what happens with it. Not a ton of volume this morning. So HMNY pushing over, holding over 16. Found some support. Looks like it's going to make another push. Archon falling back down a little bit after testing that 250s level. Okay, so we'll see what these do. This one's got a little bit of a channel here. We'll see though. I'm just gonna watch 3 for that one. Watching 305 for this one. Gonna see what HMNY does here. KALV is pushing up over 14, sitting right at 14 now. We'll see what this one does. Gapping up some in after hours. Go ahead and look at the daily. Very weird looking daily chart. I don't know if I trust this one. We'll see what happens though. I mean, obviously if it breaks this 1580 level, it could push up nicely, so we'll mark that down, but very weird looking daily chart. So we'll see what CALV does. I want to see SNES push over 3, watching HMNY to see if it has any more strength to keep pushing up. Watching this previous high right here at 1725 for HMNY. We'll see what it does. See if it has some room. Watch this 1650 level as well. That's where it got rejected so far in pre-market at 1650. We'll see if RCON can hold and continue to form this little channel here. Good morning, Kayer. Not a ton of volume so far in after hours. The biggest movers are HMNY and RCON. They have the most volume so far in after hours, so we'll see if it can pick up some. SNES pushed back up over $3 at 305 now, so we'll see what that one does. HMNY sitting right above that whole dollar of 16 at 1606 now, so we'll see what that one does as well. Want to see the CALV go ahead and make this push over 14 and then make a test for this 1446 level at the open, so we'll see what that one does. I wish SNES would give me kind of a better indicator of the channel here, where the, a range forming in pre-market. I don't see one forming. Not a lot of volume, so it's kind of hard to tell with SNES. You can see this one on RCON, so we'll see if it can hold over this 237 level. And we'll see if HMNY can push back up over 16. Never can really tell. KALV sitting just at 14 now. VKTX giving it up some. Not a lot of volume at all. I mean, a few okay volume spikes, but none worth really watching. We'll see if this one can push back over 3. Make a test for that 330. We'll see. K&L, more expensive of a stock. Moved a little bit in after hours, completely stopped so far though. And pre-market hasn't been moving at all, so we'll see what about this one. And IPXL. IPXL is, it had a big push, but it gave up more than half of those gains, and so it's sitting right over 21 now at 21.01. I want to see the volume pick up a little bit. It start pushing back up, preferably breaking this 2150 level. We'll see what that one does as well. Also watching CRIS. I want the volume to pick up in this one too. It's at 170 now. High's at 175. We'll see if the volume can pick up and it can break that at the open. But like I said, it needs some volume. Let me see if I can find anything else worth watching. So I'm checking to see if there's any other bigger movers in pre-market. Sometimes I miss out on the cheaper stocks, and so I'm going to look for those. See if I can find some of those. So KALV pushing up to 1423. Apparently a lot of people are watching PTIE. I mean, it has an okay volume on a few of these spikes, like this one up to the 10,000 area. So we'll watch PTIE as well, but not a ton of volume. CBIO, no volume. GBK spiked up, but no volume again. Already watching CRIS, OCUL. If you like the expensive stocks, CAT, but I don't like playing those, and so that one's pushing up nicely. OPTT tried to make a push, gave up most of the gains though, sitting at 129 now. CTIC maybe. What is this one? DB. DB's pushing up some in after hours. Very low volume though. I mean, not bad actually. Not too bad a volume. Yeah, not bad volume for DB. So I'm going to be watching DB as well. It's gapping up some. Good morning, Black Monday. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add my watch list to the chat again so you can see it. Getting ready to type it out. All right, guys, so this is my watch list for this morning so far. Hopefully we get some other big movers, but let's see if RCON here holds this level. That's crucial for this channel that I like. So we'll see if it can hold this 337 level. It's testing it now. I hope it doesn't break under it. And so we'll see. It's at 238 now. So RCON testing that bottom support level here at 237. Also watching SNES here to see if it pushes back up over 3. We will see if it does. Okay, so it looks like RCON found some support there. Hopefully. So it keeps forming this channel because I like this channel once it breaks over it. So we'll see. Yeah, a lot of people on stock twits were saying RCON was going to wash out. But I mean, you never know. Traders are definitely going to be more biased. They could be holding this thing short and not liking this big spike up. And it could be eating their account up. And so they could be trying to just tell everybody it's bearish because they don't want to lose more money. But it could wash out. You never know. It's testing that previous support level at 237. So we'll see what it does. KALV sitting right at that whole dollar of 14. Struggling to get over it, but it's sitting right there. So we'll see what that one does. SNES dropped back down below 3. PTIE. There's some people talking about this one, but it doesn't have the best volume. TNDM is another one I'm watching. Gotta see if TNDM can push. Also watching DEST. See if DEST can hold over 3. Kind of make that break for 315. Like I said, KALV pushing back over 14, hitting that previous high at 14.23. So we'll see what that one does now. Kiura for my watch lists or for my actual trades? For my watch list, I don't really want to tell people how to trade it. That's kind of a liability thing. I can't really tell people how to trade it. I'm just telling people my trade idea. But, I'm not an investment professional, so I'm not liable for any losses anybody takes in this room. But, yeah, I usually like to try to get in at the pre-market high breaks, especially if it's forming kind of this channel like on RCON. You can see it forming this channel here. I like to get in when it breaks, that channel or that range right here. Yeah, I don't really necessarily want to give entries. For day traders, you kind of got to figure out how to do it yourself. Not you specifically, Kiyor, but it's better to learn how to do it yourself because you can get in a lot of trouble copying other people's trade ideas. And so I'll just tell you my trade idea, but, it could always not work, and so I don't want anybody getting mad at me necessarily if it doesn't work, if that makes sense, But yeah, like I said, I usually like to try to get in at the pre-market high break or the break of the previous day. That's probably my favorite strategy. I also like to get in after that first 1 minute pullback after that first red candle. And so, those are my two favorite strategies that I use at the open. And so we'll see if I get the opportunity for them. I like this channel on RCON. Like I said, it's in between this 260 level and this 237 level. So it's forming a nice little channel here. We'll see if we can push up and break. Yeah, Kyle, like I said, a lot of people are going to be biased on stock twits. So people are going to try to tell everybody the stock's bearish or the stock's bullish, and ultimately they just want they're probably holding it. If they're saying it's bearish, they're probably holding it short, and if they're saying it's bullish, they're most likely holding it long. I just use stock twits just to kind of get a good idea of what everyone else is watching. But yeah, you can't really trust people on stock twits. I agree. Alright, so still watching RCON. I like this channel forming. KALV pushed over the $14 point. We'll see if the volume picks up a little bit with it. Not a ton of volume. And so we'll see if DEST can hold over 3. It's moving up a little bit. It closed at 291. And so it's about 9 cents up now after that last drop it just made. So up about 9 cents so far on DEST. We'll see if it can continue pushing up to 315. Watching SNES. Want to see it hold over this $3 area. Been finding some resistance, so we'll see. Also watching DB. Has some okay volume so far in after hours. A few okay volume spikes, so we'll see what it does. PTIE. Some people are talking about this one. Not a ton of volume. We'll see if it picks up some. KNL. KNL's gapping up some. Not a ton of volume on this one either. There hasn't been a ton of volume so far today in the market, so we'll see if it picks up some. CRIS. HMNY. So HMNY had a nice push apparently on good news. Let's see what news HMNY was. Right. Yeah, sometimes it's useful. I can't hate on stock twits. Like, I use it to build my watch lists just by seeing what everyone else is watching, but you got to be especially careful with it for sure, Alright, so All right, so the news on HMNY is that subscriber growth has exceeded their projections. So, HMNY announced that MoviePass Inc., the movie subscription service that they agreed to buy a majority stake in, has surpassed over 600,000 paying monthly subscribers. So it says the continued growth trajectory exceeded MoviePass's initial projections, and now MoviePass projects that it will acquire at least 3.1 million additional paying subscribers through August 18th, 2017. And so better projections on HMNY. It could just be a fluff piece, though. We got to be careful with it, but it seems to be good news. Sitting right at that $16 now. I don't want RCON to break over this previous high. I want it to continue forming this little channel here, so we'll see. We'll see what RCON does here. I want it to continue forming this channel and not break this before the open. You know, and if it breaks this, it's okay. I can always look for the first 1 minute pullback, but I would rather wait and have it hold in this channel so I can get in once it breaks the channel at the open. So we'll see. KNL starting to push up some. Broke over 23 at 23.10 now, so we'll see what this one does. Watching CRS. Volume kind of picked up a little bit in KNL, so we'll see. But yeah, HMNY had good news. This thing has just been on a whirlwind lately. You could look at the daily here. And it's just had this huge big push up to almost $40. And then it just washed all the way back down to the $13 area. And so, you know, looks like a pump to me, like a pump and dump. But we'll see, you know. I know it's not. I know MoviePass is a legit company, but I don't think their fundamentals and their budget are doing that great right now. You know, I think they may be losing money in that business, but who knows? You know, you can never really tell. So we'll see what HMNY does, but definitely don't necessarily trust it. KALV falling under that $14 level. I'm going to look at the daily on RCON. Yeah, I mean, if it can break over 259, you know, it can run. And so see about KALV. Oh yeah, this is the weird chart one. KAB has a very strange daily chart. SNES starting to give it up. I want to see it hold over this previous support level right here. Let's look at the daily on SNES. Yeah, it's a breakout for sure. Where is it at now? I think it's around 292. Maybe it's a little bit under that now. Let me see. Yeah, it's at 275 now. Alright, we'll see if it can hold support over 290, make the push for 3. DB. Looking at the daily chart for DB. Not a great. I mean, it's just not a very big mover. It doesn't really move that much. It's got some support at 1560 and 1580, or at 1580s. And so we'll see if it holds over that 1580 level, but it's just not a big mover. You know, and 1580 is a long way down. So I'm going to watch it over the $17 area. PTIE. Go ahead and look at the daily on this one. Alright, so this one is at 425. Definitely has a lot of resistance at this 430 area. So we'll watch it over 430. If it can break that, it may have a little bit of room to the 480s. We'll see though. With PTIE, KNL. A lot of resistance at $20. We'll see if we can break over that, where that previous high was at about $4 or $20.34, maybe 20.32. So we'll watch that level with KNL. Watching DEST. Look at the daily on this one. This one's right at $3. Yeah, it may have a little bit of room, especially if it can break this 357 level right here. Or this 360 level. Gonna watch that for DEST. Looking at MNKD. Yeah, let's see where this one's at. I forgot. 368. So we'll see what MNKD does here. Yeah, Kyle. I'm not sure if you can even use a stop limit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the only stop loss there is the get out feature. And yeah, I was explaining that to somebody else, that it's actually a market order, and so it's not going to execute you exactly there. You know, it would be the same thing of just waiting for it to hit your, you know, your level and then getting out that way with a market order. And so yeah, you got to be careful with it for sure. But yeah, I don't think there is a get out limit order feature. There should be though. There definitely should be with UStock. ATOS, Dave. Yeah, it has okay volume. Not the best, because since this one's so cheap, it should really have more shares and a little bit higher volume, just because more people are going to be able to buy more shares since it's so cheap. And so we'll see. A little channel forming here in between this and this. So we'll see. Alright, so RCON holding that channel nicely. We'll see if it breaks at the open. Alright, we got 5 minutes before the open. Okay, so hopefully we get some decent movers today. Main watch is probably RCON. Keep an eye on HMNY as well. It's pushing up, breaking, so you can see here on HMNY. It's pushing up nicely on good news, and so we'll see what HMNY does as well. Got about 2 minutes until the open, guys, so good luck. HMNY making that big push. Alright, so let me go ahead and get my trading area ready. RCON, SNES, KALV. Just make sure I can trade all of these stocks if I want to. PTIE. And I'll leave the other ones blank for now until they pop up. But man, check out HMNY. This thing's on a big tear. Alright, about a minute left, guys. Hopefully we can all make some money today. Alright guys, we got 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with RCON. It could pull back hard. I'm just watching it. It has this channel forming, so I'm gonna watch this channel, but we'll see. Watching MYOS here, see if it can pick up some volume. Yeah, so RCON broke that channel that I saw, so don't like it as much now. It's got a little bit of support here at 219, but gonna stay away from it. HMNY falling down too. CRIS is kind of pushing up some. VISI. VISI is running up a little bit, guys. Check it out. Gonna wait for the 1 minute pullback on VISI here. Oh, I can't trade VISI. Man, that's a bummer. I really wanted to too. That one's pushing up nicely. That's probably the best mover that I see so far. Man. SNES. SNES had a 1 minute washout long setup going for 3. There's the first pullback on VISA. I know, I'm bummed out about it too, Andre. I can't trade it on UStock, which is rough. I'm bummed out about it. We'll see. So nothing I really like that much that I see. Good job, Black Monday. Nice job, bro. Yeah, Black Monday. I can't trade VISI. It's not supported on UStock. Huge upwick on VISI. Very scary upwick. TNDM just reversed hard. And look at this 40 cent drop in like half a second. Wow, huge drop. DBVT trying to fill this gap here. RCON trying to make a comeback as well. About everything else washing out. So RCON making that comeback. Washout long setup on RCON. Yeah, nothing I really like that much so far in the market. RCON starting to give it up. Not going to force anything right now. Watch a BVT right here. See if it holds over 7. USEG picking up some volume. RCON washing out. UCEG up to 124. Volume picking up. I might jump in it here. Alright, I'm in USEG at 135 with 50 shares. We'll see if it tests that 140 level or that 150 level. Big drop. TNDM making a comeback, guys. Look at this comeback on TNDM. Fighting to break over 3 now. There we go. Nice push. Ugh. Okay, up about $6 on USEG, pushing over that 150 level. I didn't like that big candle, but TNDM. So check out USEG's pushing up nicely. I probably should have held it, but looked like it was struggling here to get over 150. And so I got out at about $1.47 for a $5 or $6 profit on USEG. Watching TNDM. RENN. Oh yeah, RENN, big push, guys. TNDM, big reversal. Couldn't hold over 3. Yeah, USEG starting to come back. Falling down. I got in really early, so my entry was really early. I was lucky to ride it up for that. Good morning, Sandra. ATOS. It's washing out. Oh, wow. ATOS pushing up nicely. Wow. Completely missed this one. Too late for me to hop in. That entry, the best entry would have been here at 74 cents. We'll see. All right, so I'm up about $6 on USEG. We'll see if ATOS can hold support over this previous high right here at 74 cents. It's trying here to hold support over 74. Uh-oh, this candle opened up under it, so be careful with ATOS. Dries, Andre. Yeah, dries washing out. All right, so there goes USEG making that push, trying to get over that 150 half-dollar area. It's at 142 now. We'll see if it can reverse here and start pushing back up for a bull flag. TNDM is really crazy right now. I don't like it at all. Look at the 5-minute. Yeah, just really crazy, really whippy. Don't necessarily like it. ATOS climbing back up. Testing that high of the day. ATOS at that high of the day. See if it can break up to 77 cents. It's struggling here. There it goes. ATOS breaking over. PTIE may be reversing here. We'll see what it does. Volume coming up some on PTIE. LABD, guys, check out LABD. It just broke over 5, pushing up nicely at 503 now. LABD up to 504. PTIE may be reversing here up to 420. LABD up to 505. PTIE up to 424. Looks like a washout long setup. We'll see if it can keep pushing. Break this 433 area here. ATOS is struggling to get over that high of the day. PSTG pushing up some. There goes ATOS, still trying to break that 77-cent high. Up to 77, 78 for ATOS. And there goes PTIE, guys. PTIE reversing here, reversing strong. Up to 440s, up to broke the 450 level. Here it goes for PTIE. Big strong push up to 458, 460. ATOS pushing up too. ATOS up to 79 cents basically. PTIE struggling to get over 450. Up to 80 cents. PTIE up to about 80 cents. ATOS up to 80 cents. I'm sorry. PTIE still trying to get over that 450 level. It's having a little bit of trouble there. We'll see if it can hold. Nice washout long setup on PTIE though. PSTG giving it up. LABD pushing over 5. He got faked out on Archon, Dallas. You'll bounce back, bro. Don't worry about it. Let's see what RCON did. Yeah, it looked like it was going to reverse and maybe have a washout long setup, but it just couldn't make it and hold over that 250 level. PTIE up to 468, 475. Huge push on PTIE. Beautiful washout long setup. I missed my entry, and so I'm not going to chase, but huge push on PTIE. Got all the way up to 485. Huge spread now on PTIE. We'll see if the spread clears up a little bit. PTIE up to 480 now. Huge push. Wow. Big push on PTIE. Quick push to 478, 480. Yeah, PTIE needs a pullback, so it'll probably pull back here. We'll see if it bounces off of 50 cents. LABD slow grind up. It's not moving, it's not moving that much, but it's slowly pushing up over 5. So we'll see. PTIE still making that push towards $5. 482. Again, I missed my entry with PTIE, and so I'm not going to chase it. Would have been a nice entry here, though, once it broke this pre-market high, as well as that open high for that washout long. But missed my entry. We'll see what it does. It needs a pullback, and these are some big up wicks, and so it may start pulling back here. BBX starting to wake up some. Yeah, there's the pullback on PTIE, which is okay. It needed a pullback, and it's bouncing off of 450, that $0.50. And so we'll see if it makes another push back up. LABD slow grind up to 509 now. PPHM, slow grind up. OCUL pushing up. USEG couldn't make that follow through push. So look at OCUL. And PPHM. I want to see a little bit more volume with PPHM, but see what the volume's like on this. OCUL making a push towards that previous high. I'm going to watch this one now. LABD slow grind up. Up to 427. Up to 630 on OCUL. RUBI pushing up nicely. Check out RUBI. A little bit smaller range of a stock, but it's pushing up nicely as well. Had some low volume here, but the volume's picking back up, so we'll see. Yeah, it had a ton of selling pressure, Andre. Did you make any money on it? If you're just now tuning in, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see me trade my small account live at the open. If you're just now tuning in, again, I'm up about $6, maybe a little bit over that from, what did I get in? USEG. And so a green day so far. Not going to force anything else. Going to be patient to see something I really like before getting in. But make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see me trade my small account live at the open every morning. We appreciate the support, and slap a like on this video if you want to help support us as well. We definitely appreciate it. So PTIE starting to push up nicely. We'll see if it can test $5. Let's look at the 2-minute. Probably a pretty chart on the 2-minute. Yeah, it is. We'll see if it can push back. There goes PTIE. Up to 5, 508, 504. There it goes. There's that first 2-minute pullback on this case. We'll see if it can hold over 5. 511, 515. Big push on PTIE, guys. 518. See if it can hold. Nice job, Andre. Good trade. See if I can find anything else that's moving. DRYS maybe making a comeback. Kind of trying here for a reversal play. If you like the cheap stocks, NSPR. Not great volume for the price of the stock. The volume should be higher in my opinion. Just because it's so cheap, there should be more shares being bought. PTIE up to 535 now, guys. So PTIE is the stock everyone's watching today. Really pretty chart so far, honestly. Even the 1 minute's pretty. So we'll see what it does here. It's testing that 550 level now. Up to 556 already. Man, this thing's on a big tear, guys. PTIE. OCUL testing that high of the day at 630. PTIE up to 556. Such a big push. OCUL breaking that high of the day up to 635 now. So yeah, the volume wasn't that great in pre-market this morning, but man, it definitely picked up at the market open, especially with PTIE, huge mover. I don't know, Andre. Did you make money on the second go at the $5 break? Up to 570 now for PTIE. This thing is on a huge tear. $573 now. Man. PTIE is running big. KNL may be trying to reverse here. So PTIE is halted, guys. So good luck if you're in it. It most likely will resume higher in my opinion, but you can never really tell. But just because it had a lot of momentum going up, I'm guessing it will resume right at around $6, maybe a little bit over $6 is my guess for PTIE. But be careful nevertheless. It could always drop lower just because it's already extended about $1 in. Let's see, it opened at about 425, and so yeah, it's up about $1.50 right now, so be careful. LINU is kind of testing that high of the day at 244, so LINU's at 243.75 now. There it goes, high of the day for LINU. And it's limited liquidity. That's okay. LINU, for some reason, it's always limited liquidity. I'm not sure why, but I haven't ran into that problem in the last day or two, and so it's okay. But most likely we'll miss out on this break of the that previous high on LINU. We'll see if it gets rejected at this 250 level. It may, but it's breaking out nevertheless. Nice trade, Andre. Good job, man. Nice job, Troy. Awesome gains, bro. Yes, Sandra, it's definitely a scary stock, just it being overextended so much and moving like this. But the chart's actually a really pretty chart. The 1 minute, you can see some really nice flag patterns here. The 5 minute might be just overextended, but I'm sure the 2 minute chart's pretty. Yeah, the 2 minute chart had a really nice flag pattern here. And so a really clean break of $5 too. I mean, it dropped to $4.90 for a second, but really clean break of it. And so we'll see. DRYS. What did ATOS ever do? Oh, it's consolidating. So DRYS may be trying to reverse here. So like I said, I'm guessing PTIE will probably resume around $6, maybe a little bit over it. AVIR, Troy. So Sandra, halted is when a stock, hold on one second. A halted stock is when the market makers stop the stock from moving and the SEC investigates it. Sometimes it's just a circuit breaker halt, meaning it's moving so quickly it gets halted. And sometimes it's the SEC investigating it. And so it basically pauses action on that stock. If it's a circuit breaker halt, it's generally for 5 minutes. And so we should see PTIE resume in the next minute or two, I'm guessing. It's probably a circuit breaker halt just because it was pushing up so fast. And so it just stops. It just pauses action on it for 5 minutes with a circuit breaker halt. And you know, sometimes it can resume. A lot of times, especially if a stock has a lot of momentum going up and it gets halted at that point, it can resume higher. So similar to kind of after hours and pre-market, it can gap up higher. And I'm guessing in this case it will gap up to around $6, maybe a little bit under it, but we'll see. Maybe a little bit over it too, but I'm guessing around $6 is where PTIE is going to gap up. But it's just my opinion, it's just a guess, and so you never can really tell. Yeah, sure, no problem, Sandra. Okay, so it resumed, and it resumed right at that same spot. So that's going to show weakness, I'm guessing, and it's going to fall down. I'm surprised that thing didn't gap up after moving up so much. We'll see, though. It looks like it's going to continue to run up to 593 now. Yep. That's shocking, though. I'm surprised it didn't gap up some. Up to 598, 614. Huge push on PTIE. It's struggling to make it over $6. We'll see, though. It's a long upwick on that one. I'm not going to play with it here, though. Some people could take it not gapping up like that as weakness, but we'll see. Up to 610. Maybe I was wrong. Pushing up nicely. We'll see if it can hold over 6. Right, Ali. Yeah, I mean, it's the range, the market orders are what's going to get you if you try to trade PTIE on UStock. Just because you don't know where you're going to get filled at with that one, just because it's moving so quick. But, I mean, you could still make money on it on UStock. It's just a little bit harder. Struggling to get over 6 now. I'm worried it's going to start dropping after this. Yeah, what I don't like is these two up wicks. This means selling pressure right here. These two long up wicks. And I mean, it needs a pullback, especially on the 2-minute chart. It may have one on the 1 minute, but it needs a pullback after that big run. But there's a pullback on the 1 minute, so we'll see if people hop in after this pullback to ride it up. It's just gotten rejected at 6 twice already, so we'll see if it has the momentum to keep going. But another long upwick, so we'll see. A lot of sellers on level 2 at $6 and at $5.90 now, and so the sellers are kind of coming out on level 2. They got eaten up. We'll see. This is that key level. $5.70 is that level I'm watching now. SNES for shorting. Yeah, SNES just dropped over under this key support level here at 260s. And so it dropped under it. We'll see if it holds at 255. But yeah, to me, it looks like a good short. It dropped under this key support level. So we'll see. DRYS trying to reverse here. It's got some room if it can break this 395 area. DRYS still trying. We'll see if PTIE, you can see it found some support at this 570 level. And so we'll see if it can hold there and run. It looks like it is. PTIE making another push, guys, up to 624. All the way back down to 6. Showing some strength, though, for sure, with PTIE. I'm not going to chase this thing now, though. It's up a ton already. But it did find support at this 570 level and make another big push up. So we'll see what it does here. Nice job, Ali. PRTY. Yeah, PRTY is pushing up fast. It's just not a ton of volume, but it is moving up quick. Yeah, so all these down wicks and up wicks shows indecision. People are, they're undecided on what they, on what they want to do here on PTIE. So we'll see if we can find support at 6. See if I can find anything else moving. Yeah, PTIE struggling to hold over 6. But it is consolidating over this 570 area relatively well. You can see it found some support here a few times at that 570 level. So that's the key level I'm watching at 570. back up over 6. Down to 597 now, so we'll see. Watching it closely. If you like the more expensive stocks, check out NTNX. Big push. MNKD may be reversing here as well, or TNDM, I'm sorry, may be reversing here as well. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with PTIE. I mean, it's consolidating well and found support over 570, but it's already up a ton already. It's already been halted once, and it's definitely struggling, but right when I say that, it has a huge push up to 620, but it's definitely struggling to get over this 630 level. Alright, so it looks like PTIE is going to try again here. Man, HMNY, big washout today. See if it holds over this 1450 point, but you can see all the room it has here. Yeah, we'll see with PTIE. It could, I mean, yeah, those bears are probably stressing out right now with PTIE. You know, especially it had a, you know, it didn't have a necessarily that weak of an open, but it came down some and then made this big push. It's most likely news is what it seems like. But man, ALDX. Yeah, ALDX had a big spike right here with some volume. We'll see if it picks up some. A little bit over 20,000 shares traded on this one candle, so we'll see. It's almost forming a little bit of a triangle here on PTIE. It's trying to break that previous high now. To 629. Testing it now. Here it goes, 631. There's that previous high. Let's see if it runs now. 634. 622. Watching it. HMNY may be reversing here. See if we can get over this previous high. Canceling out that pattern. But man, PTI. The volume's still there for the most part. It's just struggling to get over that previous high. And guys, if you're just now joining us, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see me trade my small account live at the open. I also go over everything that's moving in pre-market starting at 8:45 a.m. So hit that subscribe button and slap a like on this video if you want to help support us. PTIE breaking that previous high up to 635. Got bounced right back down though. A lot of indecision here. You can see all these wicks. Yeah, Ali, if ALDX can push over that 630 area, it has some room. We're also watching PTIE. See if it can break this 640 level. If it can break this previous high, it will probably test that 650 level, but there's no really telling, guys. There goes 640, 642, 643. Back down to the 630s. You're back in at 631, Andre. Be careful. 640, 642. 637. It's kind of slowly grinding up now. 646, 649. There's the test of that $0.50. Got pushed back down at 649. TNDM kind of making a slow crawl back here. No volume on TNDM though. Good job, Troy. Down to 621, 618. I'd be careful here. Down to the 620s. Big drop on PTIE. There's that big pullback. NTNX still trying to break this 2750 high. TLRD kind of having a slow grind up. So PTIE is bouncing off that $6 level. I think it's done for the day, guys. I'd be careful with it if you're in it. NTNX pushing over that previous high at the 2750 mark up to 2768. Nice little flag pattern here. NTNX up to 27.72. And PTIE breaking under 6. NTNX up to 27.72 again. 2074. 27.78. Looks like it's going to test 28 here. ATOS, guys, testing that previous high. So check out ATOS. It's testing that previous high now. It's at 79 cents. Its high of the day is right under 81 cents. And so we'll see here. See if it can hold support over this previous high right here. Kind of a double top on ATOS, so I'd be careful with it. Check out PULM, guys. PULM volume picked up nicely. It got rejected at that $2 area, but it's still trying here. Looks like PTIE found support at 6. PUM giving most of those gains back. Almost all of them, so we'll watch it, but not my favorite one right now. Watching ATOS here, kind of looks like a double top here at this 80-cent level. We'll see if it pushes back up. Nice job, Troy. Good job, man. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, bro. Alright, so PTIE pushing up to 616. Holding support over 6. Not going to mess with it. TLRD testing that $16 level. USEG, Troy, or USEG, Ali. Have fun in that snow, Troy. Yeah, it's cold here in Texas, man, but we don't have any snow. I wish it snowed here, but it never does. USEG, Ali. I mean, it could still push up, but it gave up most of these gains, and so while I'm going to watch it, it's we'll see what happens. You know, it could make a push maybe in power hour. Still no telling, though. You can never really tell. But yeah, USEG, I mean, there's no telling. It gave up most of this big push. ATOS pushing up towards that 80-cent level. But yeah, there's no telling, Ali. It could, you know, it's up to 132 now. We'll see what it does, but it already gave up most of those big gains, and so that kind of tells me that it was a failed breakout. So TLRD breaking over 16. Later, Andre. No problem. Yeah, I don't see a ton I like right now in the market. We'll see though. ATOS, I mean, if it can break this 81-cent level, it might be okay, but it's having a lot of resistance there. So I'm still watching it to see if it can finally break this 81-cent point. But it looks like it's had a lot of resistance there. And if you look at yesterday, it kind of faked out a lot. And so it already had its big push for the day. So we'll see what ATOS does, but not too confident in it. Yeah, SNES looks like it could be reversing here. Dallas. So it's found support at this 250 level. We'll see, you know. It doesn't have that much volume, and so we'll see what it does, but not a lot of volume here really. Everything kind of slowed down. MNGA. We'll see if it can pick up and break 50 cents. Let's look at the daily. With swing trading, you definitely want to look at the daily more. I mean, this is what I would be careful with this one. You know, it had a green day, washed out. Green day, washed out. And so, I mean, it could pop, but if I was trading it, I would be careful. I'm not an investment professional, so I'm not liable for any losses. I got to say that just to protect myself. But, yeah, you know, you see this pattern here, green day, washout, green day, washout. And so it could wash out, but this is a bigger green day than those last two. And so there's no telling. But it hasn't really had a follow-through day after a green day since August. And so there's no telling. Hopefully it pushes up, though. It could, you know. I don't want to try to dissuade you, but that's just my opinion on it. IPI. Yeah, IPI kind of a slow grind up. Doesn't have a ton of volume, but it's pushing up nicely. See if volume picks up here at $4. PTIE still sitting at that $6 level. It's consolidating well, going sideways, and so I mean it's holding over 6. We'll see if it makes a push, but yeah, it's been consolidating for the last 30 minutes or so, 15-30 minutes. Yeah, Ali, it could always push. You know, there's no telling. 50 cents is a big resistance level for it, so we'll see what it does, you know. It's at 49 now, so we'll see. It got rejected hard at that 50 cents the first time, but the volume's not there. We'll see if it picks up, but it's moving up a little bit, and it is green on the day, and it definitely has high relative volume compared to what it's used to. And so, you know, it could. All right, so PTIE still sitting at 610. TLRD struggling to get over 16. ATOS double top right there. So not a ton of movement that I necessarily like today. Let's see if we can find anything else. So PTIE pushing up, breaking those previous highs up to 628 now. 631, 634. Looks like another big push. Volume increasing on PTI. We'll see if it follows through with this one. Back down to 625. Alright, so PTIE still struggling to get over that previous high. I'm watching VHI here, see if it pushes up. Let's look at the daily on this one. So, I mean, VHI needs a pullback day, but it's been kind of having a slow grind up here. It broke over that 350 area resistance, so it has a little bit of room up till the 392 level. So I don't mind VHI for a swing trade, but we'll see. HMNY trying to make a comeback here after its big washout after that gap up. It's at trying to break 15 now. Yeah, IPI still trying to slowly grind up. Don't stress about it, Dallas. Man, you'll bounce back, bro. You know, you're good, dude. It was a solid trade idea. I saw it, man. So you'll bounce back, dude. Don't stress about it. Yeah, not a ton that I necessarily like in the market right now. I'll probably end up shutting the stream down at 9:45 this morning or 10:45 market time. Just because there's not a ton I like. I mean, PTIE is consolidating well over that $6 area, but you know, it's already so overextended. Had a few fake outs already, so I'm gonna watch it, but not necessarily gonna hop in. Yeah, only one trade today on stream. I made about $6 from it. I'm happy with it. It's a green trade nevertheless. I don't know if I'll get in anything else. I have to go do some business today for my Amazon business, and so don't know if I'll hop in anything else today, but a green day of about $6. Not huge at all, but it was a solid trade idea. I executed it fairly well, and so I'm happy with it. IPI 390 struggling. PTIE still trying to hold over 6 and push up. Very sideways pattern here. Let's look at the 5-minute chart on PTIE. Maybe it looks better. I mean, it's got some good consolidation for sure. Definitely has a little channel forming here. So gonna watch it for the break of either one of these channel points right here at 633 and 590. So gonna watch for a break of either one of those. ATOS is trying to push back up, although it did have a little triple top here on the 1 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, the 5 minute it had a double top, so we'll see what ATOS does here. ATOS testing that 80 cent level. It's had a lot of resistance there, so we'll see what it does. Alright, so ATOS hitting 80, breaking over 80. Looks like it's going to try here up to 81. See if we can break that previous high. Right at it now. And it broke. There goes ATOS breaking over that previous high of the day up to almost 82 cents. Up to 82 even now. Took a while to break. Gonna be careful with it. Not gonna force it. Down to 81 now. I want to see it hold support over that now. Up to 82 again. PTIE dropping under 6. Up to 83 cents now for ATOS. Down to 82 again. ATOS trying to push up. ATOS falling back under 82. Back down to 81.42. I want to see it hold support over that previous high, or that previous resistance at 80 cents. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, that is the end of this stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see me go over what's moving in pre-market every morning and then trade my small account live at the open. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck if you trade anything for the rest of the day. Like I said, I probably won't, but who knows? I will upload a video if I end up doing it. And like I said, good luck, guys. Thanks for watching.